Good morning. I'm holding my media briefing here today in Spanish Lake at the Center for the Youth on the Rise to highlight one of the assets we offer in St. Louis County. We know that the more opportunities we offer for young people, the better chance they have at success. Across the country, there are concerns about crimes involving our young people, and that's why it's more critical than ever to provide more access to education assistance, to recreation, and to social activities that allow our young people to stay active and engaged so they can be successful both inside school and out of school. The Center for Youth on the Rise opened in 2012, born out of community input to provide more opportunities for our young people, especially in North County. And some of those activities are structured like preparing for the high school equivalency test. Counseling services are also available for kids and their families. And it includes access to mental health professionals and substance use treatment. Case managers are on hand weekly to work with the teens referred by other teens, by school districts, by family members, and others to work through the challenges and help them set goals and manage the progress to those goals. And the center offers camps during breaks, including one coming up in this March and over the summer. And these camps are free of charge. These camps help students develop skills to learn about opportunities and opportunities that are available right here in their community. Last year's summer camp took the kids on field trips to Boeing, to the Danforth Plant Science Center, and to the Gateway Arch, and encouraged learning in science, engineering, technology, and math. But the center is also a place just to drop in, to hang out, to do homework, to access computers and the internet, to play board games and video games, and to grab a healthy meal or a snack. The drop-in center is open Monday through Thursday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Like so many services during COVID, the access to the center was not utilized as much as it could have been, and the services weren't utilized as much as we'd like to see. Prior to the pandemic, the center averaged 30 teens a day during the drop-in hours. And while the center hasn't quite returned to those numbers, we want to remind everybody that it's here, that it serves youth ages 12 to 19, and we want to highlight that Youth on the Rise has resources to help our youth. And some of you may have heard that St. Louis County recently created the Youth Advisory Council. And this 15-member council was appointed by me on recommendations by our St. Louis County Council members. It's charged with advising county agencies and my office on issues that are important to youth. As Councilwoman Lisa Clancy said when she was sponsoring this education, the Youth Advisory Council provides a formal way for young people to get involved in decision making. And I can tell you, after meeting with the Youth Council, we have an incredibly bright group of kids. The Youth Advisory Council recently submitted a report to my office outlining the issues that are important to them. And that includes mental health. As the youth report said, mental health should not be a topic that's too hard to talk about so that youth don't know about the resources or access them. Other issues that the Youth Council outlined include support for the unhoused population, addressing climate change, and cleaning up our communities so they look better, feel safer, and show pride and ownership of where we live. The Youth Council also wants young people to be better involved in and better educated when it comes to understanding their rights in such topics as criminal justice reform, health care, and free speech. And my office has reviewed the report and plans to work with Youth Advisory Council on these key issues that they've put in their report. And the conversations will include understanding and promoting services that we currently offer so we can get resources to those who need help the most. And working with our youth, we can identify the areas where we need to put these resources, develop policy to create a better St. Louis County for the next generation. It makes little sense to talk about the future without the perspective of our youth, and we greatly appreciate their help. Here at this center, Youth on the Rise, we've created a trusted resource to develop support services, and these have been made possible by our community partners, such as Legal Services of Eastern Missouri, Parkway Area Adult Education and Literacy, and the St. Louis County Children's Services Fund. I want to thank Howard Hayes, the Director of Human Services, and I want to thank Jawan Huddleston, who manages our Youth Programs Division, which includes operating this center. He also serves as our department's liaison to the Youth Advisory Council. As a reminder, the drop-in center here is open Monday through Thursday, 1 to 5 p.m., and the center is hosting a spring break kickoff on March 23rd, a Thursday, beginning at 1 p.m. There'll be food and music and games. And I was here a year ago for the back-to-school kickoff, and I encourage everyone in our community to learn more about Youth on the Rise. For more information, you can call 314-615-0221. That's 615-0221. And I would be glad to answer any questions.
How long's the partnership been going on here, and what are the goals going forward?
Well, this partnership has, with our community partners, this has been going on since 2012. So we've been here about 10 years. And this is really a vibrant center for activity in our community. Our attendance fell off a little bit during COVID. It's starting to come back. And it's very important for us to get the message out in the community that we're here. These services are here. And we would like for our kids to drop in and get to know these resources and let us help them be successful.
Anything else? Thanks, David.
Okay, thank you.